It's Monday, March 23rd, and you're listening to the Three Nerds in a Basement podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Blaven.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show where we talk about all the cool things in the world. With us today, along with Blaven and Anthony, is a live studio audience. Say hello, live studio audience.
Hi.
They're gonna clap and laugh
They're
at our
so
jokes.
enthusiastic this week.
We're here because we were forced to be here.
We didn't pay you or anything. Let's see. This week, a lot of interesting things happened. But as you know, we've carried on this new tradition of embracing our community and our audience.
Embracing new social media. New
Exactly.
media.
We figured we have a Facebook page. We should use it.
We barely use it.
So, like we started adopting a couple weeks ago, if you write in as we record, we will get Blaven to say anything you write in. So, Blaven, can you look at the Facebook post and, tell the people there, maybe give them a shout out on what they wrote?
Yeah, Edmund Whittemeyer. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. It says, "Love listening to the podcast. You guys keep me laughing. Keep up the good work."
Yay.
Derek Pite says, "Say I'm your biggest fan." And Byron Grassing says, "Taking a break from studying to say hello to everybody on Three Nerds in a Basement. Shout out hype."
Ooh, nice.
Missed one.
No.
You missed one on Facebook.
No.
There's also one on Twitter that you should probably... Right here?
Your boys holding it down in the basement. Love the podcast, fellas. Keep it up.
Who's that one from?
Ronin0510.
Well, thank you for everyone who participated. That was great. I feel like something's oddly
No, it's okay.
Missing.
missing.
You missed one.
Some sort of
Nope,
inside joke.
Nope. Not doing it. Okay. We're good. We're good. Keep
good?
going. Yep.
We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say this one.
Yeah, no, I got the email for that one. I don't know where to transition to.
yeah. This is hard to segue from.
How's everybody been?
Yeah.
I've been pretty good.
Actually, I wasn't here last week.
Because it was someone's special day.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Right.
Happy birthday to our Lord and Savior.
I'm glad you guys understand the ranking order here.
Yeah, but,
As soon as you die, I'm taking over.
Anthony texted me. He's like, "I'm not happy about it being his birthday." It's like, I don't want the attention on Vince. It needs
Yeah,
to be
it's
on
just
me.
like as Starscream, as soon as Megatron leaves power, I'm right there to pick up all the pieces.
Great.
But yeah, it's your birthday. How old are you now?
I'm 27.
7. How does it feel to be that old?
32.
Are you settling down, having a kid, minivan?
Oof. All these pressurized
Absolutely not,
questions. I mean,
It's a Mercedes minivan.
you didn't even ask me about marriage or anything. You
No,
just,
I'm
No,
pretty
you
sure
just had
I
kids.
just have kids.
Yeah.
I'm settling
you have
down.
kids. You have kids in the form of toys.
Okay.
Those are your children.
So
Those
low
are your babies.
maintenance.
Your babbies.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I feel the same as when I turned 21, I think.
21, eh?
I don't think I've ever felt older when a birthday happens. It's like, how do you feel? I'm like, the same.
Yeah, sure. I get that.
Maybe I'm just a man-child.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah, no, I think so. We're doing this podcast after
Oh, yeah,
all.
true.
And the guys here all pitched in and got me a gift.
Oh, yeah, we
oh
did.
yeah, let's do that.
I haven't opened it yet, but I'm going to describe it to you all. Actually, maybe I should take a picture of it.
It has a white wrapping paper.
It's blue and black. I told you, it's not white and gold.
White and gold.
It's come inside the North Face Never Stop Exploring bag.
Yeah, I mean, we're
It's
trying.
definitely not anything from North Face.
So I'm expecting,
How do you know that?
outdoor equipment.
I feel like TJ, we
I
tried
could
really
use
hard.
some gloves, maybe some rock climbing shoes, a bag of chalk. I don't know.
I feel
We
like
should have got him a bag of chalk.
Man.
Man, missing out on these opportunities.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I would have accepted
We
it.
just have ideas now.
I would have loved it. Inside is a square block wrapped in
sky blue.
Light blue.
tissue paper, and it says, "To Vince, have a super birthday." From Anthony, Blaven, and TJ.
I didn't pick the message.
It sounds like something you would write, Blaven.
Yeah, I would.
I'll just open it. And it looks like to be a Lego set. Oh, you guys got me a toy? Oh my, how did you know?
Oh, it was hard. We didn't know what to get. We were thinking. We went to Bath and Body Works. We just didn't know.
Oh, sick. The Avengers Stark Tower. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. This is pretty sweet.
It's my first
He
time.
just wants to build it right now.
Can we just stop the podcast while I just leave?
What's funny is that this is the first time me and Anthony are seeing it too. So
I saw it on Facebook.
So it's like, oh, that's what it looks like, huh? That is pretty cool.
Oh.
Bigger than I thought.
Very nice, very nice. It comes with a Thor. Nice.
Bunch of Iron Mans.
Bunch of drone Iron Mans and a beat up Ultron.
It comes with that scepter.
Oh, it does come with the Loki scepter.
Yes.
Is this from the new set? No.
Yeah, this is from the Age of Ultron set. Cool. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna build this.
Problem.
I'm gonna build this. Maybe make a video about it while I build it.
Perfect for ages 7 to 14. Right in your wheelhouse.
We just established that I'm in that age bracket. Yeah. Awesome, thanks. I bet it was so hard looking for me, right?
No. Well, actually, yeah. It was hard for TJ.
We had a lot of different options.
We were going to get you a PlayStation TV, but then all the Targets were sold out.
I went to go look and they were sold out, yeah.
And then
No, there was one.
there was one, but it was open box, TJ said.
Yeah, and he showed it to me. I was like, I am not giving this.
We
Was
should
it
have got
broke
him the
up?
open box.
Was it broke?
At that point, you should have just got me the display model.
Was it broken or something?
Huh?
Was it broken or something? Or
No, it was open, but it had like all these scratch marks.
Oh,
it might have been the display
So it was
model.
obviously used.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool. We're done. Sweet. So that was my week. How you guys been? I'm assuming.
what? You just celebrated
Pretty
your
good.
life all week?
Yeah.
Just like memoirs to you.
It was an event, man.
It was a week-long event.
Yeah, man.
It's not a birthday, it's a birth week.
Birth
It
week.
was the week happened. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna spend each day buying myself something extravagant.
What did you buy yourself?
Buy myself a computer.
That's not
That we're recording on right now.
every week, every day of the week.
Yeah, about something I wanted.
Wow, you really pamper yourself.
I do.
Wow, holy smokes, must be nice.
I do.
Wow,
But yeah,
that's pretty sick.
let's move on to our picks of the week.
Yeah.
Let me open it up.
So my pick of the week is a new game, mobile game.
Slash.
It's a mobile game.
Is it
Is it a
mobile?
mobile game?
No, is it? No, it's not. It's that and a mobile game too, right? I think. But it's this game. I forget what it's called. What did you say it was?
Valkyrie Drive.
Valkyrie Drive. Now, I know nothing about this game. The only thing that I know is that the trailer for it has girls making out and then one of the girls turning into a weapon for the other girl to use.
Yeah.
And all the pairings are just girls. So, yeah, it reminds me of Shaman King and what's that one? Vivid Red?
Vivid Red Operation.
Yeah, where they also make out. No, they don't make
They
out.
don't
in that
make
one.
out.
They kiss on the forehead. But I mean,
Oh yeah, they do.
like, what is it about these things that makes them so popular? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
There's like, and it's not just like, you know, kid making out. They're grabbing boob, grabbing bum, like tongue. It's insane.
Yeah.
So,
it's nuts.
according to the article, the story revolves around a strange virus that begins by turning girls in their late teens to early 20s into weapons.
Oh, so they did keep them
Yeah.
at the legal age limit.
And then other girls emerging with the power to wield such weapon women. And then there's going to be a TV anime called Valkyrie Drive: Mermaid, a console game called Valkyrie Drive: Ascensor,
Okay.
and Ascensor, yeah, and a free-to-play mobile game called Valkyrie Drive: Siren.
Okay, so they're all separate projects.
Yeah.
okay.
But it's like they're attacking from every angle.
Yeah. Well, that's what you do.
Oh, okay, this makes sense. It's from the same creator who did Senran Kagura.
that sounds so familiar.
That ninja anime where everyone has like triple Z breasts, but they're like 5'2" and they weigh nothing, and they're all ninjas.
Oh. I think I've seen the poster on.
Yeah, there's like there's a Vita game that came out here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why it sounds familiar. Okay. All right.
But yeah, that was, my friend posted and he said he laughed his ass off and so did I. So
It is shocking.
So Vince is like day one checking this out,
He's in.
importing the game.
No, so that's too over the top.
You need a little more subtlety in
You
your
gotta
I
pamper
do.
yourself.
I do. I gotta pamper
You gotta pamper yourself.
Okay. Well, awesome. My pick is also another trailer.
Mhm.
This was just released today. The new Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
They didn't even say anything else about this. I didn't even heard this was even coming out.
Yeah, this was a bit of a surprise to me.
Yeah, like what the deal?
Apparently the story is there's an exact identical group that's, I forget what group are they part of?
I can't remember actually. what the group is called.
MI6?
No, that's
That's the British.
that's British. We'll just call them Group MI.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's an exact replica of that group. Only their job is to take out
MI.
MI.
And it's a
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
It's not a country.
I thought it was like
No,
a
it's
rogue country.
No, it's
The
rogue
name is
organization.
called-
yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
name is they're called Rogue Nation, but
Yeah.
I don't think that it's an actual.
They're all
country.
defective agents. And
Yeah. Yeah. So
Trying
they're
to-
all trained. They're like they do what we do.
So it's spy versus spy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Jeremy Renner.
And Jeremy Renner. You guys like Jeremy Renner, right?
I like Jeremy
You
Renner.
like Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
What about Tom Cruise?
Actually, he I think he doesn't age.
No, he's immortal. He's like Keanu Reeves.
I think he's like he just Keanu
he's
Reeves
like,
also doesn't
He's like that. He's
age.
like Will Smith. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
they just don't age.
Pharrell. They're all
Pharrell?
vampires. They have to be vampires.
Pharrell's like 50.
Yeah, he looks exactly the same.
MIA is 40.
Okay, can you stop? Like that's not.
People don't age. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, MIA. She looks like 40.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, it's because you like her.
She doesn't look 40.
It's because you have a crush on her, Anthony.
She doesn't look 40.
I'm siding with Blaven on this.
Yeah,
one.
let's
I
be
don't
real
think she
here.
looks 40.
Yeah, that's what you want to tell yourself every time you look at her.
I don't think,
She does 40.
I don't think she looks that.
So Rogue Nation, we're excited.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for it. I mean, it's a surprise. I kind of like the last MI, so
I think we loved Ghost Protocol.
yeah.
I don't. I like that movie a lot. He had to climb outside the Dubai Tower
Oh yeah, with the
with
suction
the
gloves.
suction gloves.
Yeah, I thought that
Yeah.
movie was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm excited.
And then they had
Yeah,
the
me
face
too.
mold machine.
It seems like he's always busting out of somewhere. The last one, they busted him out of prison, right?
If you're Tom Cruise, I mean, why not, right?
But he always gets caught. Why does he keep getting caught if he gets caught?
Because the movie needs to start somehow.
Because
Stop.
he needs to be put in somewhere.
And then he has to get out.
It's like video. It's like every time there's a new Metroid, it's like, why does Samus not have all of her powers from the previous game? She tripped and like they fell down a sewer and she got caught.
Exactly. All right, Anthony, you have tons of picks, and
I have 3 picks. 2 of them are like fluff pieces, but one was
fluffer.
one. So there's a fashion blog.
Wow.
What?
Whoa.
No, I read this article.
Oh, really?
Actually, I read it before he posted it. It was my original pick.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, my bad. So there's a fashion blog called Racked, and so Polygon got a bunch of the writers over there to look at Sid from Final Fantasy over the years and judge his fashion choices in each game.
Oh,
And they all commented on each Sid's, like from 2 to 15's fashion choices.
that's funny.
all throughout the year. And it was like, it's pretty. Everybody loves Final Fantasy 2 Sid, where he's just like wearing nothing. He just.
No, the best one was was it 13 or was it?
13, where he's like, I want this guy to do my taxes.
Yeah,
Because it looks like he can do anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the best one.
That's funny.
He's like
Yeah.
he just looks so confident.
Yeah, and then the last one was Final Fantasy 15, where it's the girl Sid,
Yeah.
Sydney. And then they're all just like, they don't even like critique it. They just say, fuck that, like those assholes. And like, they don't explain why they're like hating on it, and I don't get that last part. But the rest of it's like super funny.
You don't get the last one?
No.
It's female objectivism.
Okay.
She's basically topless.
She got top on. It's hot out, so she undid her zipper.
Yes, her breasts are falling out
it's
of her
all
jacket.
it's all sweaty in that like
Yeah.
mechanic's outfit.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, the one they hated the most was Final Fantasy X. Sid.
Oh,
Where he's just bald with
yeah,
the soul patch.
I like also 9
Oh, where he looks fancy as.
Yeah.
Fancy AF.
pantaloons.
Yeah, pantaloons. So yeah, that was really hilarious.
Yeah.
Another one, they had an interview. Polygon had an interview with Troy Baker, voice actor extraordinaire. He's been in like everything recently. He was the voice of Kanji Tatsumi from Persona 4. He was the voice of Joel in The Last of Us.
Joel, yeah.
And yeah, he's been doing a lot of stuff. And they had an interview with him to like see where he is with his career, what he's doing next, and stuff like that. And that was like a really interesting interview. And then the last one is there are rumors that Hideo Kojima, the creator of Metal Gear, is leaving Konami and is not going to be making games for them anymore.
Good.
Good, no.
Say what?
Yeah, so they've taken on the Konami website, they've taken his name off the website as like creative lead or whatever. And on the box for Metal Gear 5, The Phantom Pain, they've taken his name off the product. So it's not like a Kojima production anymore.
Good.
They're saying that he will still be involved in Final Fantasy in Metal Gear Solid 5, but after that, he's pretty much gonna leave, or that's what it seems like.
I like the sound of this.
But like, who's gonna make Silent Hills now?
Who cares?
I
It
care
was never going to be good.
because that game looked awesome.
No, it was never going to be good.
Norman Reedus and Guillermo del Toro are in.
This makes me happy because finally we get to see what Kojima does
Yeah,
outside.
so that's the good thing. Is like, I want to see what he does outside of Metal Gear.
Yeah, and we finally get to see if he's actually as good as people say he is.
So what do you think he's gonna make?
I don't.
Apollo game.
He's not. He's going to make a TV show.
He's gonna make like a knockoff of Zone of the Enders or something.
That's funny.
No, he's going to make a knockoff of Boktai.
Oh god.
I like that game.
I hope that this leads to eventually one day Kojima writes a book and just explains that Metal Gear is complete bullshit, and he just did it as a joke to see how long his fans would follow him.
Nano machines.
Yeah, I hope that's the case.
That's probably. You know what? I couldn't even be mad if that was the case.
Yeah, then I would have like the most respect for him.
I couldn't even be mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was some crazy news. No one really just saw it coming and came out of nowhere.
And this comes off of Metal Gear comes out this year. They confirmed that?
Yeah. Metal Gear will come September 1st.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's still a ways away, but
At least it's this year.
at least it's coming out.
Yeah.
So, but those are my picks.
Blaven, do you have an opinion? I mean, you're a Metal Gear fan.
Not really.
You're
You
a
love
I
3.
I like 1 and 3. Yes.
Okay.
No, but you know what my favorite one is? It's Acid.
Acid. Okay.
He should design a TCG, and I'm in. Hideo Kojima trading card game. I'm in.
I can't even remember if he.
It'll have convoluted
I don't.
rules.
Yeah.
you don't
Was
really-
he even in? Did he even partake in that one?
Like, I know he was executive producer, but I don't think he directed it. He wasn't creative lead, that's for sure.
So you need to find whoever did Acid, and then hit him up on Twitter and be like, "Yo, make a real card game, please."
You never played Acid 2, did you?
I did.
Oh.
I beat both.
Ooh, did you play with the VR goggles?
Oh my god, that game was really bright, but I didn't play with VR glasses.
Well, too bad for
VR
you.
Did you?
glasses?
Yeah.
You still have it?
No.
You could use
No.
VR glasses with that.
No,
game?
no. It has like this weird. Okay, so from what I remember, when you bought it, it came in a box,
Yeah.
and you have to fold the box to make like this contraption that you put your face into.
Okay.
And
then
it
you play
attaches
the
to your
game-
PSP.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I can't believe you don't know about this.
No, I know nothing about Acid other than that it's a tradable card game.
It was the greatest.
Actually, it's actually really good. You should really give it a shot.
Yeah, I think you...
I need a new PSP.
It's like the one Metal Gear game where you won't cramp your hands playing it.
But that's like the whole part of Metal Gear is I gotta claw my hand around 17 buttons so I can peek out a corner.
No. But yeah, anything else you want to say about that?
No.
No, I want to see what he does with it. That's not Metal Gear because I want to see him do like buck wild crazy shit.
I bet you're just not going to make games anymore.
That would be. If he made a television show, I'd watch that
No,
television
I bet
show.
you like he's going to
Just retire.
Disappear from the face of the earth.
It's like the Katamari creator. He went
Yeah.
to go make parks.
Good for him.
Yeah, he quit game. He's like, I don't want to do any more Katamari. And then he's like, I'm gonna go make parks in London.
Cool. All right, we good to move on?
Yeah.
All right, before we get to weeks, let's interject with a letter.
Actually, for real.
This one comes from Albert.
Alberto.
Hey, nerds.
Sup?
Who's he talking to? It's not me.
Writing in to say that the audio in the last podcast was excellent, aside from a couple echoes here and there.
What do you mean? I
We-
heard the echoes were atrocious.
I thought they were atrocious.
There were like 2 echoes around the 30-minute mark that were just like super rough.
Yeah.
It sounded like we were voices from like up on high.
I like
So
it.
I'll tell you what happened there. To fix the podcast, I went through each of the... Like, we had 2 timeline tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd have to cut out every time one of us wasn't speaking.
Yeah.
On our... And that just was time-consuming. And I was doing it in the middle of the night, I'm like, forget it. This isn't a professional thing, and I just gave up halfway.
Okay.
And I was like, if there's a big discrepancy, then I'll fix it. Other than that, I'll just skim faster. That's why there's echoes there.
Okay.
But yeah, that probably won't be happening again. I went through a long research process and found out that it's more trouble than it's worth.
Like GarageBand doesn't actually support more than one microphone.
It's not that. It's the Yetis themselves
Why?
have this problem where all the... You know how when you have like a device and you plug into your computer, it has a unique identifier?
Yeah.
All Yetis carry the same unique identifier.
Ew.
Mm.
So it doesn't matter which Yeti you plug in, it'll...
I wonder if there's a way to change that.
There is. You send it back to Blue.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and they charge you to change it for
How
unique...
much?
I don't know. It's like...
Mm.
They say it's a small fee, but I haven't been able to find
$200.
the number. The other way we can get around it is if we do buy a soundboard. Not soundboard,
A mixer.
sure.
Okay,
But
okay.
that's way more expensive than we need for this.
But could we even put, like, can we use USB mics on a mixer or on a soundboard?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Depends on the way you get it.
There's an XLR on the bottom of the blue.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Is
There
there?
is.
Oh, yeah, there is.
At the bottom, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the other way around it.
All right,
And
fund our Kickstarter.
that's way more trouble, or way more expensive than we need. And then we still have the problem of we have to get Blaven to bring his mic,
True.
and that's honestly the hardest task.
He could just leave it here.
The look on his face.
What? I barely attend anyway. So, like, yeah, it's true.
See, even though he comes with a backpack full of goodies every week,
It's magic goodies.
he cannot be
You
bothered to
couldn't
bring
fit
his
the
mic.
microphone. You just can't.
Look how heavy that thing is. You felt my bag? Bags, I put bricks in there.
Less cardboard.
More
You
bricks.
gotta bring less cardboard.
Okay. The rest of the email says, this is a question more directed at Vince. If I wanted to get into Formula 1 and everything, where would I go to learn about it? Don't bother, it's too complicated. Also, a couple of episodes back, you guys said that you would post up your friends' codes for Monster Hunter. What's the haps?
Oh yeah.
So, Albert, actually, earlier we got this email really early in the week. And after I read it, I'm like, oh yeah. So I got the guys, give me their friends' codes. And if you go on our Facebook page right now, it's there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yo, dog.
But we have to cause
Yeah, don't play with us. We just triple cart all the time.
so because Nintendo's dumb and you can't just add people, we'd have to add them too.
Yeah.
So they'd have to be willing to also put up their friend code.
Yeah, in the message I put, these are ours.
Or just message into the 300s in the basement thing. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you? Or do we have an actual person page or do we have a page?
We have a page.
No, it's like a company page, pretty much.
Can they DM us or private message us?
Oh,
Can DM us?
Yeah, they can probably.
Yeah.
Because remember that one guy tried to make a logo for us?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's there. Find it.
Wow, so helpful. I can't wait to get you in this new customer support role.
I don't know. Fix it.
Is it
Just
broken? I don't know. Buy a new one.
I
Just
think
like-
we established I'm the boss and you guys run that lower end stuff.
I don't know. For his Formula One question,
Oh,
I'm not
We're
crazy.
tackling this, okay.
I'm not crazy into Formula One,
Okay.
right? But
I love how he just sidesteps it and you just nope, bull rush right into it.
I've learned enough by just going on the Formula One website.
Yeah.
If you're willing to, after a race, either check the pre-race show or the after-race show, or just read news stories. They're very short news stories on the Formula One website. They give you enough information to where over time you'll kind of get into the scene.
Yes.
But if you want to get super deep and it's Mercedes is spying on Red Bull for their front wing or whatever, that's way beyond me.
Yeah.
Or you can Google Hangout with Vince and you can watch the race when he's watching it, at the same time. And this is a preview of what it would be like. End preview. That's what it sounds like.
Is it our new segment? It's called Race Watch.
Yeah, race watch is just quiet. A cough here and there. And it's did you say something? No.
And he's taking a drink of a coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but really, it's like any sport or hobby you want to get into. You just gotta dive in.
Yeah.
And then also it helps if you have a friend who's already into
Yeah,
it.
it totally helped that I had a friend.
It helps.
That was way into Formula One.
It helps significantly if you know someone who's already into it.
It's just like Monster Hunter. We had a friend who was way into Monster Hunter. I'm pointing at Blaven.
If you ever want to send me questions, feel free to. I'll answer them.
For realsies.
Damn.
Yeah.
Not don't bother.
Because there's so many dumb rules that exist that you just aren't aware of, even if you just read the site.
Yeah, it's
So,
true.
Yeah, all little nuances in that sport that are dumb.
Nuances. And that it's all just basically
DRS.
What's that?
No, I'm talking about here's an example. Did you know that in qualifying, there's 3 stages to qualifying, right?
Yeah.
Heat
Heat
1, Heat 2, Heat 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tires that you use to set your fastest time in qualifying 2 are the tires you start the race with.
They have to be the tires?
Yes.
I didn't know. I saw a pattern, but I didn't know that it had
What?
to
What
be.
does that even how does that even what?
Yes.
So then Heat 2, the one that clock you the fastest time, you gotta use those tires?
Yeah, for the
What is-
beginning of the race.
What does that even I don't understand.
So, okay, when qualifying happens,
No, I understand when, but
Yeah.
why?
it's just how it works.
That's so random.
Yeah, and it's like there is a reasoning behind it, but it's a lot more, the explanation is a lot more trouble than it's worth.
Okay.
And I'm not going to go into it. Just know that happens.
Okay.
Well, okay, what's the short version? Why?
It allows them so that they can let's see. When you want to start the race on tires, right?
Yeah.
You want to have your tires in the best condition.
Right.
But in order to get the fastest time, you want to burn all your tires.
Okay.
You want to use them up on the lap.
Yeah.
And you usually do your fastest lap in the 3rd heat of qualifying.
Oh.
So they said, and that's what they used to do. They used to say, you had the pole position lap, the lap you do your ultimate fastest time. That's the tire you start the race on.
Okay.
But they ran into a problem where the competitors stopped doing the fastest time for qualifying in order to save their tires for the race.
Oh, weird.
And then that stopped qualifying being a fun event to watch.
Mm.
And so they switched it to qualifying too,
Mm-hmm.
so that it didn't matter anymore.
Mm.
So they were trying to game the system,
Yes.
and then the stewards were like, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
So there's a lot of really dumb rules like that like you would never be able to find just by reading.
Holy guacamole, that
Yeah.
does sound... Jeez.
Also, isn't there like a 17-year-old in Formula One now?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, how's that guy doing? Apparently there was a guy who got in a coma and he came back and he just didn't
Michael
know who he was.
Schumacher?
Oh, Fernando.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alonso.
Yeah. Is he cool now?
He's cool.
He got amnesia?
Like straight up, he didn't even know
Damn.
he still had the dream of being a champion. He's like, dude, you already are.
He's double world champion. He's like, and he woke up and he's like, I can't wait till I get to Formula One.
Actually?
Yeah.
Because apparently
So,
I'm
like,
really good.
Can you imagine what it was like to break it to him that he already had?
Oh, it was temporary, so all his memories came back.
Oh,
afterwards.
okay.
Oh, wow.
It only lasted like 5 minutes.
I wonder if it's like the TV show thing where when he's getting all those memory backs, he has like a headache and he's like, oh no, I'm remembering everything.
And then he just gets metal claws.
Yeah, and he gets
Like,
metal
"Ah!"
claw. Like Wolverine.
He's Wolverine.
I could see it.
New movie.
I could see it. He's short. He's got a beard. I could see it.
It works out.
Yeah, I could see it. All right, cool. Let's move into our weeks. I'll kick it off. Guys, guess what came back on the air?
Arrow.
Formula One.
Vampire Diaries. The hills have eyes.
That's another movie.
No, that's
This is a movie.
Anthony, yeah, you're right. Formula One did come back, and that was boring. Community came back.
Oh yeah, on Yahoo screened.
So, guys, I was so excited because Yahoo. I looked at the Yahoo Screen Twitter account. Did you know they have a Twitter account?
No.
They have a Twitter account. Anyways, it said we begin streaming tonight, 12:01 a.m. Eastern.
Wow.
So I went on the Yahoo. I googled Yahoo Screen, and I found it, and content is geo restricted. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. Maybe it's because I gotta wait till I don't know,
Whatever time.
whatever time. So I'll go to bed. I'll wake up the next day, and I'll go to class, come home, watch it. Then content is geo restricted. I was like, well, damn it. So what I ended up having to do was just pirating it, the thing they're trying to get away from.
You just pirated it anyway.
Yeah. The irony, right?
Is this season even good?
The season's great, but it's so weird now that there's only 4 of them.
Oh yeah, because they got a bunch of what's his face?
Keith
Keith something.
David?
Keith David. There you go.
Yeah, he wasn't in the first episode.
What?
And they also have another girl too. But it's just weird because I don't even know if they go to class anymore.
So who are the 4?
Annie,
Okay. Jeff.
Jeff,
Is Abed still there?
Abed.
Is Troy still there?
No,
Is
Britta.
oh
There you go. Those are the 4.
the old guy's still not there? What's his face?
Pierce?
Pierce.
He died.
What?
In like season
5.
Oh, I thought
4,
he died in
4,
real
4,
life.
4. No.
Oh, I thought he died in real life.
No.
So, do they ever make Brita filter jokes?
They did last season.
Oh, nice.
Brita filter. That's pretty
Nice,
good.
nice.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different puns with her name in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Annie wears pants now.
Why?
What did you say?
Annie wears pants
I don't get it.
because she only wears skirt or wore
Did
skirts.
they make jokes about how she's wearing pants?
Yes,
Oh, interesting.
she only wears pants like high fashion pants.
Huh.
Interesting.
It's weird.
She's still hottie, but hottie?
Sure.
Nice.
Well, pants though.
Yeah, no, like it. I enjoy it a lot, but it is so weird. It feels like a different show. But I like it.
Really?
But the nice thing about it being online and not being restricted by like television time slots and commercials is the show isn't, what do you call it? It's not 20 minutes long anymore.
Well, how long was it?
They're each 30-minute episodes.
Oh.
Oh, weird.
Okay.
So yeah, it feels like a little bit longer than it used to.
Okay.
And it's nice.
That's pretty interesting.
Mhm.
You have a full, you'll get a full 10 minutes every time.
How many episodes is this season?
I think 13.
13.
The first 2 are out.
So when's the movie being announced?
I hope like within the next year.
What if they don't do a movie and they do a season 7?
I'll be disappointed.
Okay.
I will really be disappointed.
Like actually for real.
And I hope that I don't even care if this movie is direct to DVD. You know what? I hope it's kickstarted.
That'd be good. They did the Veronica Mars movie and nobody watched that.
I watched that. It wasn't very good. Yeah. There you go. That's me. Go ahead, Blaven. Enlighten us.
So I've been away for 2 weeks. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Well, no, 1 week, right? So I wasn't here for the last week.
Since
so
we last recorded, it's been 2 weeks.
So I have 2 weeks worth of stuff to catch up on.
Sure.
I watched a movie in theaters. I watched Cinderella.
There's a Cinderella movie.
That's what I said. So my friend, because I made her go see Step Up 5, said that she has to find a movie that
You her see Step Up 5?
Okay, so here's the thing that happened, right? I told her, hey, I'll pay for the movie, come see Step Up 5. She hated it so much.
Yeah.
She's like, I have to find a movie that you also will hate. She has not succeeded once. Every movie that she's brought me to see, even if it's a chick flick, I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute. She's like, this is unacceptable. I don't know how you can ever like these kind of movies. I can't win. She just can't.
Did she like the movie?
What, Cinderella? Yeah, she told me that she's the one who wanted to go see it, actually.
Okay.
So in this Cinderella movie, it's actually just a classic retelling of Cinderella. That one girl's in it, the one who used to date Tim Burton. What was her name? She was one of the bad witches in Harry Potter.
No clue.
Tim Burton.
Oh my god, what is her name? Helena Bonham Carter?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's in it. She's the fairy godmother. She's only in it for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
So yeah, basically it's just a retelling of Cinderella. It's done by Disney, and apparently they're having a whole set of movies that are gonna remake the classic. So the next one next year is Beauty and Beast, and apparently for
I have heard of this. Okay.
for Beauty, it's gonna be Hermione Granger.
Yeah, I remember reading that.
Yeah, so it's gonna be nuts. So yeah, no, Cinderella. Apparently, a lot of people are up in arms about it because
Really?
it has this whole thing where the moral of the story is basically, if your life's bad as a woman, just find a dude that's super rich and all your problems will be solved. And on my head, I'm like, come on. I mean, throughout the whole thing, she just says, be kind and have courage. And like that's the theme, I think. Because literally every character says it at least once.
Okay.
For some reason. It's just the motto, right? But no, I think a lot of people are taking that away from it instead. So yeah. The thing about this movie is what I really liked about it was the transformation scene. Just they had to make the pumpkin.
Sorry, I was thinking Transformers for a second. Like, what?
Yeah, she goes womp 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 womp.
Okay.
Glass slippers.
Okay.
No, but
Okay. I was like, wait, he said transformation. Wait, what's happening?
No, because like Helena Bonham Carter makes the pumpkin into a carriage, and then she makes
Of course she does.
Like some lizards her footmen, which is kind of awesome because the way that they made the footmen is that they didn't turn into actual people. They turned into people with animal-like qualities. Like the lizard footmen had sharpened teeth and a green overcoat and stuff.
So they were scary.
Yeah. The girl who was playing Cinderella was actually quite attractive. I forget what her name is, but let's just say this: she went on a water diet so that her waist was super small. She literally looked like a cartoon. Her waist was super duper tiny.
Like, was it just bone?
No, like I don't know how she fit into that dress. Her waist in the corset was. I'm putting my hands together and this is it. It's super small.
Does she have like the Jasmine?
I don't even know
figure?
how a human being can fit all their organs into that. It's like super small.
They didn't. They got pushed up.
Yeah. So yeah, and I was telling the guys you went to the washroom, but a lot of people are up in arms because in this movie the moral of the story they say is not the actual motto, whereas have courage, be kind. It was find a rich dude and all your problems are solved, right?
I could find a rich dude. Totally go for it.
Is she English?
I think so. Yes.
She's from Downton Abbey.
How could I forget? I mean, watched all the seasons.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lily James.
Tilly James. Okay. Yeah.
Lily James.
Lily James. Sorry. Yeah. Tilly James. The
She
part
does look tiny.
I actually really really liked the movie. I thought it was really cute. Their dancing together was actually really nice. The glass slipper trying to find Cinderella was actually really cool. Oh, Kate Blanchett was the evil stepmother.
Oh yeah, she looks evil.
Yeah, she does. So the glass slipper was really cool looking, but it's funny they made a joke that it's impractical. It's like, why glass? It's like, yeah, what if that shatters? You just, ow.
It's magic glass.
It's magic glass. Yeah, so, yeah, I went to see that movie. It was pretty cool. But my big thing that I went to this week, which I couldn't attend last week, was I went to Cleveland for Grand Prix Cleveland for Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, that's where you went. Yeah.
I did. And
you've been on a losing streak lately.
No, what?
So how you do with Cleveland?
I went 9-6.
I know before that I meant.
Oh yeah, I was like 0-3, 0-3, 1-2.
Yeah,
it was great. Yeah. So in Cleveland, it's actually not true. Okay, I went 6-6. It's because had so many points from last year that for every event I attend this year, I have 2 immediate wins at the beginning of every tournament.
That's
Just
not
got
fair.
buys.
Well, that's like the reason why it's I guess fair is because I won a major event, right? So
It's not fair.
the good get better, like just
The rich get richer.
The rich get richer. Yeah, you just get paid off, right? So
Yeah, okay. Sure.
So my first day, I have 2 wins. I rattle off my first 2 wins that I'm going to go for, and then I proceed to lose 2 straight. And in this tournament, to make this, so basically how it works in Magic is these events that you go to, the Grand Prix, are open to anybody. You need a record of 7 wins and 2 losses or better to proceed into the next day. So the format of the first day is called Sealed. You get 6 booster packs, and you make a deck from those cards. And then the next day, if you make it to day 2, there are 9 more rounds. So bear with me here. There's an 8-person pod that you're with, and you play 3 rounds against the players in that pod. And then right after that, you play 3 more rounds in another pod. So after that, if you make it into the top 8, there's another pod that you go, the top 8 players of the whole tournament, and then you play another 3 rounds. So that's 9 rounds in total on the second day. But in order to get to that day where you get 2 free drafts and maybe a top 8, you have to go 7-2. So I started off 2-0.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then I went 2-2. So I basically was at 4-2 by the end of the 6th round.
Yeah.
So I needed to win my next 3 to make 7-2.
Yes.
And I did.
Good.
So it was like really, really awesome that I won all those. And then made it to the second day. First draft pod, 1 win, 2 losses. Next draft pod, 1 win, 2 losses. I was like,
oh,
not even close.
Ooh.
So I came 160 something out of like 1,800 people or something like that.
Wow.
It's still really good.
No, my friends went like 44th and stuff.
Yeah.
Screw them.
Yeah. But
Winning you.
here's the funny thing, right? So I came, 3 of my buddies were with us, and we're all from Hamilton, and we all just got fisted by all the Japanese players. Like, there were 3 of them staying in our hotel. One of them is a pro who's won multiple pro tours and Grand Prix.
Yeah.
And then another guy is also another, like, massive pro. And the guy who was with them was an owner of a large store in Tokyo who does, like, big events. So my senpai faced against the top player, Yuya Watanabe or whatever. She got crushed. It was hilarious. My other friend played against the other pro, and we were watching his match, and we were like, you see how politely he beat you? He's like, yeah, he was super nice. And he was just like attacking me, and I'm like, man, this guy knows I can't block in any profitable way, and I can't win here. It's like, but he's so damn polite, and he plays so properly and so efficiently. It's scary. He just gets beaten. And then I sit there in front of my opponent. I lose my deck. I open my deck box. It's not even there. I'm like, oh my God, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
So I run around the whole event trying to find it. It's in the Lost and Found. I play against my opponent. He starts speaking in Japanese when I play like an awesome card. And he says mendokusai, which means that's annoying. And I'm like, isn't it? And he just like dumbfounded. He's like, what? I'm like, I got you. And we're just laughing about it. And then when he beat me, I'm like, hontou ni suyoi, which is like, you're really strong. And he's like, oh my God, this guy's so funny. Yeah, it was actually like a lot of fun. Things I learned about Cleveland. 1, we went to this hotel. So they went, yo, you want some cookies? We're like, what?
Wait, hold on. They didn't actually say yo, like the desk
No,
lady?
that's exactly what they said it like.
Okay.
And they gave us free warm cookies. As we were leaving to go to the event site, hey, you guys want some free cookies? Their pass for the parking garage had a cookie on it.
Are you sure it's just about some sort of cookie hotel?
It was the DoubleTree.
Oh.
Their van, their shuttle, had a giant cookie. It was called the Sweet Machine.
What?
I don't get it.
Did you figure out why they had a cookie
I don't know.
obsession, or-
It was a cookie apocalypse. We died. We survived only on cookies that whole weekend.
Wow.
But the highlight of the weekend
Tell me.
was my friends who were with us were also at the same hotel. There were 2 Asian dudes. They were walking in the hallway, and I just yell out, I hate Asians, especially the Chinese. And then the guard dude and the desk lady just covered their mouths. Like, whoa! And my friends start howling. And they're like, oh my God, you knew them. Oh my God, like, we thought you were just running out racial slurs just in the middle of our thing. And we were all just howling. Because I said it's so loud.
Oh my God.
These trips are really, really good. It's really, really fun to go out and do all these things. So there's another story that we have as well. My friend of mine, his name is Vince. There's these 3 pros on the Pro Tour circuit. One of them is called Reed Duke, Owen Turtenwald, and Huey Jensen. They're called the Peach Garden Oath. You know the Sangguasha, the 3 kingdoms?
Yeah.
Like,
Are you serious?
yeah. But they're all white.
Oh!
So they named it because there's a card called the Peach Garden Oath.
Oh my god.
Anyway, it's a gain 4 life or something, some shit. But anyway, they're known because they're both like they're all juggernauts in this theme. Like one guy won 2 GPs back to back. Like he went to one, won it,
wow.
went to another one next week and won it too.
Jeez.
Like that's just insane, right? And then like the 3 of them are like juggernauts. They're all very, 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 very.
Who's Liu Bei?
I don't know, but anyway, Huey Jensen was playing against my friend Vince. He was playing him on camera, like in the feature match area, which I hope to get to one day. So he's playing. He beats the guy so fast they couldn't put them on camera because they didn't have enough time, right? So this pro, after losing to my friend, it was his winning in too. Like he needed to win this to get it the second day. He took his deck box, threw it in the garbage.
Wow.
Yeah,
Get wrecked.
You were like, oh man, that's so sick. You made him throw it. And so he knocked out him. He knocked out the other guy in the tournament. And then the last GP they went to, I think he knocked out the other one or beat him. So he's like the Peach Garden Oath crusher.
He's the Lu Bu of that whole thing.
And then another one of my friends, the one who played against the pro that he said he was so polite when he beat him, he defeated his opponent when his opponent was at 1 and his opponent was like at 18.
Okay.
Because he hit him in 1 hit for 18.
Jeez.
Twice. He did this 2 times each game. My friend went to extend his hand to shake his like good games. The guy's like, no. Can you imagine that? Just BM. Like what the crap? Like who does that?
Well, he just wrecked him twice. Like he just KO'd him.
Yeah, but just like just shake their hand, right?
That's crazy. The salt is real.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's really really fun to go to these big events. The next one I'm thinking going to is Toronto, and then after that it's Vegas. So it's gonna be
Toronto.
It's gonna be a good
Toronto.
time. Toronto is standard.
Toronto.
When is Toronto?
Yeah.
April. So like next month maybe? April or maybe end of May? I don't know. I know Vegas is in the end of May.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm going to be.
How are you going to go to Anime North?
Forget that.
How are you going to go to Anime North?
I'm just going to go and visit friends and then mooch one of their passes.
Oh,
okay. And then this weekend I played the pre-release for the new set, Dragons of Tarkir. All I can say is that this set, it's just all dragons. Just everywhere.
Sounds like my game.
Non-stop dragons.
Sounds
it's
good.
Kind of crazy.
I like it.
My record this weekend was 3 wins, 2 losses, 4 wins, 1 loss, 3 wins, 2 losses, 3 wins, 2 losses. So not very good.
Sounds about neutral.
Yeah, I mean it's very neutral, but the prize payout at the place I'm at. Just think about this for a second, okay? You get 5 wins, 0 losses. You get 35 packs or something like that, right? You go 4 wins, 1 loss, you get 5.
Oh,
that's crazy.
It's super, super top heavy.
Sounds like the casino.
Yeah, it's nuts. But yeah, that's the new set. It's really, really fun. It's very, very dragon heavy. So
isn't it all dragons?
A lot of it is dragons, and a lot of them swing the game. Sometimes I keep like my first opening hand is 6 lands and a dragon. I'm like, I'll cast this on turn 6. And it just wins.
That's
crazy.
I'm
like, cool. I played like 1 card. Awesome. But yeah, the format's crazy. That's about it. So yeah, travel with your friends. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Cool.
Yo, highways in the States are crazy.
Why?
The lanes just end.
Like
there's no like, but there's no like sign or anything. It's just like, whoa, you're on the highway. It's like, oh man, that's crazy. Food's really cheap too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I know driving through Detroit is like the worst because their roads suck.
Yeah, I heard.
But they're also bankrupt, so
their roads aren't that bad.
Oh yeah, I have another story. So we're at the border crossing, and then the border guy's like, "So what are you guys doing in the States?" We're like, "We're gonna go play a card tournament." It's like, "Oh yeah, which one of you is the best at Magic the Gathering?" We're like, "How did you know?" We're like, "What the hell? Like, how would you have known?" It's like, oh, it's because
maybe there was a bunch of people.
No, it's because we're like dweebs. That's what it is. Like, jeez. So yeah, it was pretty funny.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
It's like when I got pulled over by a cop for the ride program, and then there was a lady cop who like had a flashlight and she was looking in the car. She's like, "Hey, have you had anything to drink?" And then she saw my arcade stick in the passenger seat, and she just like, "You can go."
That happens to us all the time when we're driving home from
That's so sad.
Yeah. It was even worse because it was a female cop. I'm like, "Oh, you're just judging me so hard."
That's
Yeah,
sad.
I mean, it's the same too. Because when we drive home, have you had anything to drink? It's like, why you go out so late? It's like, we're about a card tournament. It's like, pff, go. We're like, yeah, thanks. I mean, like, whatever, right?
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But yeah, that's my.
That's your week.
Anthony, finish it off.
So I went to the theater, the live action theater.
Like of performing arts.
Yeah, of performing arts. So at our school, it's was it McMaster?
Yes.
The local university. One of my friends was in a play called The Role Players, and so in this play, there was a main character like in any RPG, and he was destined to save the princess or whatever, and he dies, but the people in his party are still there, and the hero doesn't come back. So they take it upon themselves to take control of their own destiny.
Oh, interesting premise.
and save the hero.
The hero or the princess?
Or save the princess, sorry.
Okay.
But there's like a lot of like you can't see it anymore, so like it's not like I'm gonna spoil it or anything because it doesn't exist anymore. But like they played a lot of jokes like within gaming culture and stuff like that. They had a little play on like kind of race inequality and stuff. But the one joke I really liked was that they kept saying princess weird. They would say princess, and they would really emphasize Cess.
Her name was Cess?
Yeah, so it was a prince named Cess. And then they had like a little quip of like only someone daft would think that only females could be taken hostage and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had like little in jokes like that. They were really funny. But the whole time they played like chiptune versions of different different video games. Like they had a chiptune version of Skyrim. They had
Cool.
chiptune versions of like Zelda stuff. It was a really cool play, and like for a student play, like I actually really enjoyed it.
Cool.
Yeah, because you're such a connoisseur of the
I'm
theater,
such a connoisseur of the arts.
It's like, I'm used to Broadway, but I mean, this is fun.
Yeah, it's like it's okay. It was free, and I saw it twice.
Did you actually have to see it
Yeah,
twice?
I saw it
Just
once.
didn't grasp it the first time.
I
Like,
s- no.
I feel like
I saw
feel
it
like I
once
missed
on
a
my
lot.
own, and then I was hanging out with some other people at Gameopolis.
Yeah.
And then I told them about it, and they're like, "Okay, we should go see it because there's another one at 9." So I went to go see it again.
Oh, and then his
Do you want me to bring up
and
a
his
certain thing?
and his real friend Blaven was like, "Hey man, do you want to hang out at Mac?" He's like, "Nah, dog." I was at Mac as well, and I texted him.
Oh no, that was yeah. You texted me as I was like getting in my car. Yeah. Then I also bought JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Did you bring it
Volume 1.
today?
Yeah, I brought it.
Ooh, nice.
So, they're finally releasing the manga in.
Stop talking.
What? Why?
You're talking away from the mic and no one can hear you.
They finally released the manga in North America, and they brought out like a hardcover, and I also brought the Gundam book just to compare like quality wise.
They look about the same to me.
Yeah, so they're both hardcover. They're both really nice. The JoJo has like some full color, just like the Gundam one, but the Gundam one uses gloss paper, while the JoJo one uses kind of regular paper. So that I guess that warrants a $10 difference in price. Not really, but it's a really nice book. And there's actually because I didn't read part 1 or 2, so there's a lot of stuff that was cut out that I didn't actually know in the anime. So like there's a scene where Dio sets Jonathan's dog on fire.
He puts it in a goddamn oven.
Yeah, he puts it in an oven. Like he traps the dog in a box, wires the dog's mouth shut, and then someone sets the furnace on and sets the dog on fire. But in the anime, they don't show the dog being on fire. They just show like barking and like something hitting the furnace. But in the manga, they just show a dog jumping out of a furnace that's fully on fire. And I didn't like. There's some rough stuff in this show that like I didn't realize that was cut from the anime. But I think the next. I don't know if they're gonna go through the whole thing.
So you're committed now, huh?
I'm committed to this because like I love this series, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy all the volumes.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know if they'll stop.
That's the scary part is like, are they gonna stop? So because
Can you imagine?
it would be the worst. So this this is priced at $20, like 20.
This ain't cheap.
Yeah, it's not because it's hardcover. They do a bunch of stuff. It's like a premium.
It's not cheap.
It's not right, and so
I
that's
mean, my Fables ones, the big ones that you see, like they're like $15-$16 or something.
yeah, right.
And they come in color.
They do come in color.
I'm not trying to bash. Like I
What
want
is-
to collect these too, but like,
no,
man,
they have colored bubbles.
come on. That's only for the free pages.
Oh,
They have
go-
full color of some pages, and then they have like color hued pages. So like if it's like orange theme,
what's this paper feel like?
It's just regular paper.
It's regular paper.
Oh.
While the Gundam one, if you feel it,
Yeah,
it's
it's
all
glossy.
glossy.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the Gundam one's like
Is the origin one? Is that an original story or is it the original manga?
It's the original story rewritten to make sense with
current use.
with
stuff.
current stuff.
Oh, okay. So this is new stuff.
Yeah,
We still gotta watch the OVA.
yeah, the
Yeah,
OVAs
no.
for that.
I know.
But yeah, it's really nice. So the scary thing is like, are they going to end it? Or are they just, if no one buys this, like, is this going to be the only volume?
Probably.
And that would suck. So hopefully they at least, like, if they do cancel it, they have the decency to finish a part.
Yeah, I guess.
Because if they end like right in the middle of a part, that would suck.
They're gonna end right in the middle of part.
The last time they released JoJo's Bizarre Adventure here, they did part 3 only.
Yeah.
Did they finish it all?
They finished it all. So hopefully they get through all the parts and yeah, I can't like I want to keep all these. I want to collect all of them.
Yeah.
And then I also played Trials Fusion.
Okay.
For the PS4.
Why?
Because Target's going out of business and everything's 40% off, and I'm like, yo, 40% off, like $20
is still too much money.
I'm gonna get this for like $12. Like, let's just do this.
Still
and so I bought Trials Fusion. I really like that game. It's fun. If you buy it new, you get the season pass, you get all the DLC for free and stuff. But I don't know. I'm just a big fan of those competitive games. It doesn't really do a lot different from the previous Trials games. If you played those, they're motorcycle racing games on a 2D plane, but they're time trials, so you have to like get the best time and go over obstacles and stuff.
Right.
They have a lot more crazy stuff in like the level design, and like in the level editor if you want to make your own tracks and stuff. But other than that, it's the same game. But it's more of something I really enjoyed and didn't really get enough of the first time. So
cool.
Yeah.
Trials Fusion.
Oh, and I also started watching.
Man,
I remember now.
Jam packed.
Yeah, I started watching Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, wow.
You've never seen it.
I've never seen Cowboy Bebop before.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Hold
Right.
on. I've never seen Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, damn
What?
it.
Damn.
Okay, wait.
Should we have like? Can we have like
No.
a club where we all?
No,
watch
we
Cowboy
still
Bebop?
need Gundam Club.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Before we start, to say what you like about it. Yes or no? Do you think he likes it?
I think he loves it.
I think he loves it.
I really like it.
Yes!
I don't know if I love it yet, but it's actually an anime that I want to continue to watch.
Obviously,
which
it's
is
like
a big
jazz
thing.
and stuff.
Yeah, the big jazz opening at the beginning is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I like the whole space bounty thing, where it gives me what I wanted, what I thought Space Dandy would be, but it wasn't.
Favorite character, Ed. The Catwoman. What do you think is
The
favorite?
Catwoman.
No.
I don't
Main character.
So there's
Spike?
Yeah, Spike Spiegel.
Yeah.
So far I met Spike Spiegel, his partner with the metal around his eye,
Okay.
the corgi dog,
Okay.
and the gambler
Oh
lady.
shit! I don't know. Okay, wait. You see the gambler lady?
Yeah,
Faye?
Oh,
Faye.
Valentine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think it's still going to be Ed. Yeah, you'll meet her soon.
Okay. Oh, how about the ones that he has met then?
Oh, he probably loves Spike.
Yes.
I like the corgi dog
Oh.
the most.
Oh, no, okay.
Okay, but out of human characters, it is Spike.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's really cool. Right now I'm watching it in English,
Whoa.
but I have the option to switch it over to Japanese. So I got that dual audio dog. So
Good for you.
yeah. Well, I think the English voices are really good, but the guy who does Spike Spiegel's voice is like, I feel like I've heard his voice everywhere. I just forget who it is. It's Johnny M. Bosch? I don't think so, but
No.
no. But this guy's done a lot of voices. I just can't like put a name to the voice.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I've never seen it, but
Okay.
I've heard enough about it to know I should be watching it.
But yeah, so right now where I am, I think it's like episode 4 or 5. It's really just kind of like setting the tone with the characters and the crew. Hasn't really got into any sort of like overarching story.
Yes.
It's more of, here is the heist of the week and we want to do stuff. Somehow we get screwed over, but we flip it back in our favor. And they gotta do a lot of brutal stuff. Like Spike just kicks they had a fight on the outside of a space station. Like they're in space. And Spike just straight up kicks a dude into space. So he floats forever.
Sounds about right.
And that's how he kills him. I'm like, that's messed up. Like, yeah, and there's just like a bunch of like crazy stuff. Like if you put any sort of thought into it, it's like that's like one of the worst ways to die ever. It's like I gotta stay here in space and either die of starvation or because I ran out of oxygen. It's like
How many episodes are you in now?
like 4 or 5,
How many are there?
20 something, 24.
Is it just the one season?
26? Yeah, I think it's just the one season. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I really enjoy it. It's old, so it's all in SD. There's not like an H, like, so it's not widescreen.
You don't have the Blu-ray copies?
Are there Blu-ray copies?
Yes.
Maybe I'll go find the Blu-ray copies then. Okay,
Okay.
get off my back.
Maybe you should. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I'm watching
PSA.
it. I'm watching it in 4x6 or 4x9 or whatever the hell. it is.
4x9, 40p in English.
No, it's 720p, but it's in 4x9.
Wait, 4x9?
Damn.
4x3.
Living
whatever.
that 720 life.
Yeah, living that 720 life. It's not 1080p 10-bit whatever. So
Just saying.
I really enjoy it. I'll probably bring updates next week.
Okay.
So
I've been meaning to try and watch the Persona movie, but I just haven't.
have you even seen the first one?
Yes. It's not good.
So do you have them both on you?
Yes.
Can I get those?
We'll see.
All right.
It depends on your behavior.
Fuck off.
If you've been a good little boy, then maybe.
What is that?
Snap!
I bought you a birthday gift.
Whoa.
I'm pulling that card.
Well, TJ bought him a birthday gift.
Yeah, TJ bought you a birthday
could-
I
gift,
think you
and I mooched on top of that
No,
gift.
he could retract it at any time. We haven't given him any money. He'd just be like, I want this for myself. Bro.
Hold
Did you see how happy he was?
You still owe TJ the money?
Yeah.
We both are like, yo,
So
I owe you this.
on the day we realized it was your birthday,
Yeah.
I made a Facebook group, and I was like, "Yo, should we get Vince a present or what?"
Yeah.
And then TJ's like, "I was thinking of getting him a PlayStation TV." I'm like, "Sweet, can I totally mooch onto that and I'll pay you half?"
Yeah, and then after he said what he bought, the next two messages were me and Anthony both going, "Oh, we can't pay you this week."
Yeah, we can't pay you this week. We'll pay you next week.
You guys are funny.
So yeah,
You guys are funny.
but yeah, that's been most of the stuff in my week.
No, that's good. I think that's it for the show too.
Mhm.
Yeah, nothing else to report.
Thanks to the fans for like messaging into our
for the
desperate-
interaction.
for our desperate plea for attention.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's nice to know there's 5 people out there. It's good. Also, I posted that image of the DDR pads.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you?
Yeah,
I'm gonna check that out.
yeah. Your sister commented on it.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, she says that those are her pads.
Well, we have. Are you like a tampon joke? Like, what are you doing?
No, your DDR.
Oh no, we have. Like I have DDR, but it's for the Wii,
Oh.
and it's like it's like hottest party, and it's like all a bunch of garbage pop songs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Look forward to the video when we have Anthony playing DDR.
Apparently I'm the worst.
You are.
I don't know what center stepping is. Like,
don't worry about it. Okay. Just leave that with you.
apparently you can do a gallop or
Galloping.
half steps.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of that means.
Don't worry about it, man. Walk before you can run. Don't worry.
That's
about
Okay.
it.
from like DDR3. That's old shit, man.
I started playing DDR about 3 years ago, and only when I went to PMall.
Wow.
And that wasn't even DDR. That was in the groove.
You went to P Mall to play DDR like that?
Yeah.
Man.
I made sure it was empty. I made sure no one was watching. Once I ran out of credits on fighting games, I spent it on DDR.
Nice.
People probably just embarrassed watching you.
I was using the bar on like beginner. It's
Using the
fantastic.
You held the bar? Oh man.
Because I have no coordination and I almost tripped off the pad.
That's
On beginner?
I'm a beginner.
adorable.
What? Do you just fall when you're walking too?
Sometimes. Like I don't trip over my own feet, but I'm not aware of like rises and lowers on streets and stuff.
These DDR revelations are disappointing.
Yo, okay, stop with your Asian privilege over here. Your DDR privilege.
Yeah.
All right?
I know.
We have it hard, okay?
You rich white people.
Yeah,
have it so
exactly. We
hard.
have it hard. We're born naturally uncoordinated.
Did anybody try to play DDR other than Anthony?
No, they just pushed me to do it.
Just leave me for the film.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with that, this is a good place to end. Unless you want to say anything else, Anthony.
No, I have no more embarrassing stories to tell.
You sure?
Well, not of me. I have it of other people, but not of me.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks to the studio audience for being here. And thanks to all those people who wrote in. We will see you in 1 week's time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What?
What are you talking about? You were there.
No,
We said Blaven is gonna read anything that you write.
Yeah, you were in the room when I said it.
yeah,
This
you
wasn't
remember?
last week. This was 2 weeks ago.
yeah,
I said that.
yeah.
And you didn't deny, you
I
laughed.
couldn't. I laughed, and that was a sign of my
Yeah,
disinterest.
you laughed. I took that as confirmation.
What?
And we ended the show.
That's true. You didn't.
You didn't say
disagree
no.
or anything.
So we carry on with tradition here.
The verbal contract was binding.
Did you see his Twitter post about us?
No.
He posted our whole convo of whether it's his birthday.
Oh, the one where he's like, "This is not friendship."
Yeah, this is not hitting my ego. It was so funny because it makes when I read it out loud, I'm like, wow, we're idiots. It's like, is it your birthday, Vince? I don't know. Oh my god. And TJ's like, it's actually tomorrow, like now. We're like, oh, okay, happy birthday. And it's like, I said it first, so he loves me more. It's like, what the fuck? I'm like, in the end, TJ's the only one who knew.
It's like, yeah, true.
Yeah. See? Rachel thought it was funny.
Yeah, I thought it was funny too. I looked at that conversation. I'm like, wow, we're dumb.